this season we've been talking about adding some different types of vegetables into your garden, and today we're talking about cauliflower. Now you can see what we have here is not your traditional cauliflower, but this hybrid is actually called Clementine and offers a really unique orange color. Now, like other cauliflower, you can eat it both raw and cooked, and in fact this will actually hold the color even after it's cooked. So not only will it grab your eye out in the garden, but it'll also grab your eye in the kitchen or on a veggie tray as well. So cauliflower, when you grow it in the home garden, one thing you might want to consider is the fact that, depending on our spring, it can be maybe an iffy crop sometimes. However, we planted this. We germinated it actually in the greenhouse in late January, and then we transplanted them about mid-March into our garden here. Now this is a mid-size cauliflower, so the heads on it are going to get to be about 4 inches in diameter. So you can see this particular one is about ready to harvest, so we're going to go ahead and show you how to do that. And one of the ways you know when cauliflower is about ready to harvest is the leaves will actually sort of open up to reveal that flower head, and that flower head is actually called a curd. And so you can see this head has started to open up. Now if you have the white form of cauliflower, or if you for some reason want to go ahead and keep these white because it's actually the sun that helps change the color on these. There's also other colored cauliflowers such as purple and green. What you can do is sort of get a rubber band and tie up those leaves around over that curd to keep the sunlight out and sort of blanch that. Now that might be of interest, especially even if you have the white one, because sometimes those white ones will start to turn a little bit yellow. So it'll really give you that bright white cauliflower look. There are some cultivars that are on the market that sort of are self-blanching, meaning that the leaves will naturally continue to cover over that head, sort of protecting it from that sunlight and from getting sunburned. So you can see ours is starting to open up here. We've got a nice 4-inch head here. And then the other thing too is you can see that it's still pretty tight, and that's an important thing. We want to make sure that we're harvesting it before that expands and loosens. It is flower buds that we're looking at. So if we were to leave this longer, they're going to continue to elongate and expand and actually start to open up. And then at that point, we've lost our flavor and it's really too late to harvest them. Now, the other thing too is we are within our window of maturity. So this particular one matures at about 67 days. So again, we're right there in that window so that we know it's time to harvest it. Now, when you harvest it, you're going to really just go ahead and take the whole plant, because with cauliflower, for the most part, you really only get that one flower. It doesn't traditionally have side shoots or anything that develop sometimes like your other plants that you might get, like broccoli and stuff. But really, we're just after this one. You can either cut it just below the cauliflower head or curd, or you can go ahead and cut the whole, plant off at the stem there. So what you do is once you've got that, you can sort of just break some of these branches back, and that'll just kind of keep it and protect it a little bit more as you store it. It will actually store about a week in the refrigerator. But honestly, with something this curious, I guarantee your family's going to eat it up right away as soon as you bring it indoors. We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.